Have you ever done something nice for someone when they really didn't deserve it? Maybe they were mean or rude to you, but you chose to show them love and kindness instead. When I was in college, I worked as a server at a restaurant. There were so many times when customers would just be rude. They would talk badly to me, they would leave their tables a big mess, they would ignore me, they wouldn't tip very much. So many times I wanted to just be rude back to them and treat them like they treated me. When Jesus was on earth, he asked a lot of questions. You might ask why the creator of the world was asking questions to us. Well, Jesus often used questions as a way to get people to think about their actions. Over the next few weeks, we're going to look at some questions Jesus asked and what he might be trying to teach us because of them. The first question is in Matthew 5:46. He says, "If you love only those who love you, what reward is that?" Even corrupt tax collectors do that much. Jesus is saying that liking people and caring for people who already like you, that's easy. There's no reward for that. Everyone does that. That's not what being a Christian is about. Being a Christian is about caring for and showing love to the person who's mean to you at school, the person who writes a rude comment on your Instagram. Being a Christian is not getting mad at the person who cuts you off while you're driving or cuts in front of you at line at McDonald's. What Jesus is encouraging us to do is to love those who don't love us. That's what Jesus' life was all about. We see throughout the Bible that people were always disobeying God. We see how they literally killed Jesus, yet his response was to love them. He died not just for the people who loved him, but for the people who hated him. And that's what he calls us to do today, to love those who hurt us. That's what we're called to do. Now, that's obviously easier said than done, but one way we can get better at this is by praying about it. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to get a piece of paper. I want you to make a circle in the middle of that paper. I want you to write the names of some people who are easy for you to love. Maybe it's some friends, maybe it's some family, those people that it's easy to love. Now, make a bigger circle around that circle, and then I want you to pray for a minute. I want you to ask God, who are the people that are harder for me to love? And take a minute and then write those people down in that bigger circle. Who are the people that are harder for you to love? Now, I want you to take this week and commit to praying for those people, because that's what God calls us to do. He calls us to love and to pray for the people who are hard for us to love and pray for. And once you do that, I want you to wait at the end of the week and wait and see what God does in their life, but also see what God does in your heart. I believe that God will start changing your heart as you begin to love those who are harder to love.